of you. Hey.
Did you know we were live?
Hey.
Just having a conversation. We
But-
were just talking about raccoons.
But out of the conversation. This is A and B. See your way out of it. Man. Woohoo! Welcome, guys. I'm going to put up the little scrolly at the bottom. Please hit that thumbs up. Share the stream. Essentially, we were saying that raccoons, for like wild animals, they got a ton of personality.
They do. Our ring camera at our garage just went off, and there's just raccoons just strolling by.
Yeah, true story. Our old house, we had like a man cave garage that had like a couch and a TV and a big old fat head of like Michigan Stadium.
It wasn't like nice.
No.
It was.
Yeah.
It was very redneck.
I wasn't even trying to paint the picture like that, but it was man cave garage style. And I was out there watching the Tigers baseball game one night, and a family of 3 little dudes just come around the corner, and they're like, "Oh shoot, caught me!" And they were just like staring at me, and then they like slowly were like,
"Weren't you like, hey?"
Yeah, I was like, "Hey," and they were like, "Oh," and like crawled out. Like they're funny. They cause some ruckus, but they're funny.
I
What's
feel
up,
like
Vinny P?
raccoons would be cool pets.
Hey man, good to see you, dude. Yeah, that's where my mind was going with that personality.
Yeah.
Whoa, Mike. What the heck, dude? Starting off the stream, Mike just donated 10 memberships. Thank you, man.
Oh, was that River?
So appreciated. And we did try to have River in for the show, and at the last minute, he was biting cords. So
Now he's squawking
he's
out
being
there.
a little sad boy. A little sad boy hearing the voice. But man, thank you, dude. I really, really, really appreciate it. Do a lot of damage. 22 years of animal control. Oh, I bet.
Oh, he's so
River's
sad.
going ham out there. Oh, man. Yeah, exactly, Warren. Mike L. Such a good dude. Had the chance to be able to meet him and hang out with him. I love that. Oh, man. Okay. Let's start it right. I guess so, dude. That's the way you do it. No joke on that one. So, all right, Sam. Sickness. Take us on the journey. How'd it go? Where are we at now?
I just finished up being sick.
Mhm.
I still have like random like stuffy nose, but not sick, not feeling like donkey butt anymore.
Yeah. No.
It was terrible.
Yeah, pretty much same thing. I yesterday woke up feeling human for the first time in like 4 or 5 days, but I still had like a throat thing and a nose thing today.
I have that like post nasal drip.
Yeah,
just, like, in
that
my
was
throat, like
that was me kind of yesterday.
It's
Today
terrible.
I'm pretty much back. Just a little tiny linger here or there, but pretty much back again. And yeah, sounds like we had that flu A version. I don't know, but we're
Who
okay.
knows?
Yeah, we're okay. We didn't take anything crazy or anything. We let our body do its thing and stayed in, and yeah, doing good. So
And the kids never got sick. That was the weird part.
Yeah, no longer down with the sickness. I know that song. I got you. Awesome. Sam, respectfully, you look amazing.
Thanks. I like put extra effort in today.
Yeah, you look beautiful. And that's much love. That's one of the female-owned companies in the industry.
Thank you.
Super cool. Super, super cool. How are you guys doing? In the chat, how you doing? You sick? You feeling good? You happy? You energized? Where are you at in the world of doing? So either drop like a line, drop a number 1 through 10. Just let us know where you guys are at. Always good. Yeah. So normally I'm kind of the exception. Like I don't really get sick ever.
Yeah.
And this one got me. Our kids will often get these little things. They, knock on wood, I think it's past us, but they didn't get a lick of it.
No.
Not one.
No.
Yeah, not
It was
one.
weird.
So yeah. Hey, Blackbird. He says, it's been a minute since I caught it live. Can't stay long. Work. I know. That is a thumbs down boo, but I appreciate you stopping in, man. Really cool to see old familiar faces. Not that you're old, but like familiar faces. Vinny is old, so we can we could say it. I'm just kidding, Vinny. And yes, thank you, Tina. We are feeling better. Feeling better here. Okay. And positive minds get positive results. Dude, you have no idea how much I believe in that. No idea how much I believe in that. It's a lot, by the way. And wow, Ralph said new job starting on the 17th. No more crisis. Burnout is real. So he was like, on the front lines of like the crisis hotline and helping.
geez.
Yeah, I mean, when you talk about burnout, it takes a special person to do that job, and to do it for an extended period of time. Dude, that like mental bandwidth,
Yeah.
and nothing but respect, man. Nothing but respect there. I'm glad that you have a new spot and someone else's time to step up and do the right thing. So, yeah, absolutely. 41 this Friday. Okay, all right. Happy early birthday, dude. Ready to crush the next 8 weeks to train for the comp? Heck yeah. Is your shoulder and rotator cuff and everything all healed back? All right. I'm back in the trailer while listening. Dang. That is multi-talented. Yeah, I can't have the radio on. I can't. I need it
I can't
silent.
breathe.
Yeah. I hold my breath when I'm backing up our 31-foot travel trailer. So, yeah, yep, absolutely. Okay, love it, you guys. Thumbs are up. Stream is shared. This is Bearded Advice Live. And this is a show where people send in pictures of their beards. They let us know their goals, their problems, and just overall what they're looking for advice on. And we, myself, Sam C, in the chat, we give some advice for them to take. And if they use it, we really love when they send updates and we can see how it's been going. And so that is, always appreciated. And Ralph said he's now switching to plane therapy. Might be boring.
Might be boring,
Hey.
he says.
Yep. Y'all are so supportive. Everybody is, man. Yeah. All good. Body's feeling good. Oh, wow. Nice, man. Go crush it. Go crush it. Yeah, I did a video earlier today that had to do with the beard knot, and I was like, I'm just going to rock it. Let's keep it going.
I got a bone to pick with you, sir.
Yeah?
When was the last time you wore your Sam C shirt? Today would have been a good time. You got the beard knot.
True.
It's in your drawer.
True.
Sad facing, looking at you every time you open it.
True. That's a fair bone to pick.
It's rude.
That's valid. That's valid. I will add that into the repertoire once the beard knot, the beard bun goes up. So, very, very, very fair. Joshua says, Joshua, you're on my team, dude. Dude, you're on my team. Come on, man. I admitted it. I said she got me. Okay. All right. That is a good truth. That is a good point. We will make sure. Now, can I wear it to the gym?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm confident enough that I won't feel weird.
Okay. There we go.
We just can't wear ours together. That's weird.
Yeah, that's a little
too
bit.
much.
That's a little bit
like
too
we
much.
already work out together. We're always talking to each other. Like if we wore matching face
They'd be like,
shirts,
we get it.
like, yeah.
We get it, guys. You're
You're so
perfect.
in love,
Yeah,
like,
oh, man. Yes. Okay. Okay. Got it, everybody. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Other than that, we usually like to kind of catch up no matching. Yeah. Hike it through the smoke. That'd be cool. Can we wear it on our date weekend to Tennessee?
No.
Oh, sorry, Moose.
No.
She said no. She said no.
Like gym, and that's about it.
If we don't get a fluff tonight, hey, you guys want a channel exclusive? You want to see the beard knot after being knotted? I don't know how wicked it'll be because it's only been for a couple hours, but you've seen it. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Let me know. Do you guys want to see? That's a setup question. I know they want to see it. Go on now. All right, this is gonna be a channel exclusive here. I'm gonna take it out, and you're gonna see the texture of it without the knot. Crazy. Prepare yourselves, and then I'm gonna try to knot it back up again, which is not as easy. Hey, Walter, Erica, thank you guys. Thank you, man. That's so nice. I appreciate that. He just donated 5 memberships to the chat.
So cool.
Thank you, dude. You guys are amazing. All right. On that note, for Walter, we're going to go with the beard knot here in the texture. This happened at futsal tournament coaching. Sam's like, your beard knot fell out. And I was like, oh, okay.
It was just like a squirrely S. It's not as bad as it normally is.
No. I haven't. I got to go through the fluff now. So this is what it does, right? And it's only been in for a couple of hours since I filmed, so it's not full out. But this is what it does. It does that kind of cool little, it's like an S pattern, okay? Now let's see what it looks like fluffed out where it gets the texture, the character to it.
Oh, jeez. Well.
So normally it's way crazier than this. Way crazier than this. But I'll show you a little bit better here. Thank you for the super chat. For a year, grow the neck beard for fullness? Yes, 100%. Yes. Okay, here we go.
It does look like the tail of Genie in Aladdin. It was like a little curly Q.
It's guys, when I sleep on it and I have it all night, it's way more texturized than this one. And it does look like the curl and the genie. So I'll put it back now. You guys can see how this is done.
Yeah, that one was kind of lackluster.
Yeah.
Twist. Curl. Pinch.
The noise.
He said, "Womp womp." There you go.
That's how it's done. That is how it's done, you guys. So yes. Is there a breeze in there? Right, taking the beard. Yeah, so true. But normally it gets this like crazy cool pattern and stuff in the morning, but that's all right. At least you got to see me knot it back up again and see the little wave on that boy. Dude is putting a single Windsor knot. That's a necktie version. Awesome. Okay, anything else in our life over the last week other than being sick and just getting over that?
No.
No?
We're getting an ice storm tonight. That's cool.
Maybe. I keep seeing conflicting reports.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's other ones coming in that's like, no, there's nothing until maybe midday tomorrow. So, yeah.
Wow.
So we'll see. I know there's like a warning and stuff. Are you guys, I know it's like a lot of the northern part of the country. Are you guys expecting any kind of ice, snow, wind type storm over the next 24 hours?
All I know is I'm ready for spring.
Yeah.
I'm over winter.
Yeah, we are very ready to be able to send our kids outside to go play soccer and go get energy and run around and all that kind of stuff. And we were back today was the painful cold. It hurt again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hurt again. All right, Dan B says, yes. Okay, so East Coast is getting it as well.
I feel like East Coast always gets the gnarly winter stuff.
So Walter, same thing. Okay, yeah. Indiana's getting it as well.
Very funny, Vinny.
Okay, yeah, thanks, Vinny.
82.
You could have just said no. Could have just said no, Vinny. No. Okay. Up in Canada, I believe, for the highest low, said already got it. Got lots of snow, unfortunately. Okay.
Okay, so that's a positive
All
for
right.
us getting it.
Yeah. And guys, we do have a I don't want the kids home tomorrow. We got to do our taxes. Tomorrow is a dedicated taxes day, and if they are home, they're just going to be quiet. But Josh, I have a question segment at the end of the show, you guys. So I've starred Josh's question as an example, and we will be hitting those anytime you have them. I'll do my best to grab them. Same for Kevin. I've starred your question, and we'll hit that one at the end of the show today. All right. Mike says, I don't think we're going to have that kind of storm with temps in the 80s, which Texas was just recently in that like really cold spell.
Yeah.
And they bumped all the way up to the 80s.
No wonder you guys have a lot of tornadoes.
Ooh, look at Florida right now. 65 at night,
That's
75.
nice.
That's perfect.
Where at?
Perfect.
Is that mid-Florida, bottom Florida, or top?
Oh, where is Bucky? I don't remember where Bucky's at in Florida. It's time for the cold go away. Yes, it is, Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Jason, we went to Coney Island yesterday, and our waiter looked just like you with a shorter beard. It freaked me out the whole time.
Oh my gosh, he did.
I know. Like, super looked like Jason. And I know Jason, like, personal friend. I couldn't believe it. And he even had some similar mannerisms to you. So I don't know if you got any cousins.
You have a brother.
Yeah. Anybody up by us, dude? Because, yeah, that's a lot. More snow this weekend and more possible next week. No thanks. No thanks. Yeah, no thanks. Oh, snap. John and his chicken signed their first house.
Oh, my gosh. Congratulations.
Let's go. Also, we have another, he's been busy lately, but you know Ken with the banana onesie?
Yeah.
He's been changing jobs. He's been on this like journey to lose weight. I've been staying in touch with him. He is moving into his own first house as well.
Nice.
And it was supposed to be like
Forgot about that, Ken.
Yeah, he's
Where
just
you
been
been?
busy with life and changes and everything. And he misses you guys. He misses the stream, but hey, life happens, you know? But he was supposed to move in like 3 weeks, and then they changed the closing date to like 6 days from now. And he was like, got so much to do.
That's frantic.
So, yeah. Wow, they had 4 inches of snow 2 weeks ago, and it's in the 80s now. Wow.
Where at?
Vinny's in Texas.
Oh, okay.
Sarah says, we've been rocking negative 38 up in Canada.
Sarah.
Ooh, wow.
What does that even... Okay. Dan and I talk about this when it gets so cold, because we struggle to tell the difference between like the teens and like 0. Like it feels the same to us. But when you get down that cold, is it drastically different?
Right.
Because like when it's cold to us, like it feels the same. But when you're getting that cold, are you just numb?
Right.
Is it just cold?
Right.
Like no matter what?
Yeah, it's a
Is it different?
great question. And Kevin, Cole, and Liberty, I've starred your guys' questions. We will be sure to hit that at the question segment. Mason fam, one of the OG fams of the channel, they said the cold is rough. The flu is rough. They're ready to be healthy.
Yes.
Dude, we hear you. Yep, we hear you, man. No doubt about that. Awesome. Again, congrats, John. He said, thanks, everyone. It took us a year and a half, soul-crushing, searching, unaccepted offers, but we found a great one. So I think about this all the time. Not this house, but the house before we bought, we put an offer in on another house, and it would have not been anywhere near the same if we would have got that house. The one with like the little hexagon window or whatever.
Yep.
It's...
Someone bought it cash right out from under us.
And I'm so thankful they did. So sometimes that's the best thing that could ever happen. Yeah, best time. All right, man. Take care, Blackbeard. Later. All right, -4 in BC. Sarah went too far north. Nice. So, yeah, that sounds like instant hypothermia. Yeah, that's cold. Cold. All right. Below 60 is not fit for man or beast. Florida man speaking right there. Yeah. He's Vinny says anything below 45, 50, my sternum starts to truly hurt. Oh, wow. From surgery? I believe it. I don't even think he's joking. So interesting. No brothers. That's interesting. Yeah, he did, Jason. It was pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. So, yeah, we got some cold. We got some ice. We got to do our taxes tomorrow. Super fun. Yeah, all that jazz and stuff. And that's about it. Being busy, being productive. Stuff doesn't really slow down over here. Every year I'm like, okay, oh, man, finally into like February and March. No, doesn't change.
I feel like we just did our taxes.
I swear we just did. But that's okay. It comes with the territory. That's what we got to do. We will make it happen. We will make it happen, you guys. And Sarah says, I've spent literally hours thawing. Oh, my gosh. So when it gets real low, Sarah, we have the same thing where it freezes the ice over the window because you have to have, like, you know, the humidifier in the house going so it's not, like, dry skin. And she said, it gets cold enough, I just don't go outside unless absolutely necessary. Haven't shoveled all week, so there's crazy snow drifts. Yeah, that's nuts. Yep, that is absolutely crazy.
Like, does your car start in that temperature?
Right.
Ooh.
Right. All right, 2 to 4 inches of snow mixed tomorrow. And I'd be okay with 2 to 4 inches of snow. I just don't want the ice that they're talking about. Ice is when it coats the power lines and all that stuff. That's not good. You know,
that's when we lose power.
Yeah. Yep. And we don't want to talk about Bruno.
We're trying to do our taxes.
Yeah, right.
We don't need to lose power.
Yeah, we have to. Yeah, we have to. And so, yeah, it's crazy. I love the cold. It was 67 in NC today. I hate it. It's still February. Oh, because you know it's getting hotter. Okay. Yeah. Yep. And Jay says, we have 128 people in here, only 89 likes. Don't forget your manners. That's very well said,
Tell
my
him,
friend.
Jay.
Yeah, that's very well said. Very well said. All right, let's go ahead and check out our show today as you guys are checking in on those thumbs up, you guys. And, yeah, Miles says, file those taxes. Love tax season and my customers hustling multiple revenue streams. Let's file. Yeah.
Are you an accountant?
Yes, he is. Yep. And I think his wife is too.
Wow.
But yeah, yep, he is. All right, welcome to Beard Advice Live, everybody. If you want to be on the show next week, can't put you on during the show, but if you want to be on the show next week, it is pinned in the chat. It's also in the description, and all you got to do is email beardadvicelive@gmail.com. Beardadvicelive, just like the name, @gmail.com. Send a couple pictures of your beard from different angles, and then give us a write-up of your goals and or problems. And Sarah says, we keep the car plugged in 100% of the time if it's not running. Oh, okay. Electric. Gotcha. All right. Let's go ahead and check out what we have here for the sponsor today. Boom! We got a little bit of a switch up. So as you guys know, every month we have 2 companies that we beloved that do 2 sponsorships, but some months there are 5 Wednesdays. And so we get an additional sponsor. That happened to be last month, but I lost track of it because we were like hallucinating sick. And but we're back here now, and we have our feature is the Bearded Mack. So shout out to the Bearded Mack, you guys. Dan C equals 15% off this company. I'll put a link in the chat for you if you guys want to check out this company. And the Bearded Mack has an insane lineup of so many scents that are bangers. I still believe to this day, right? Still to this day, you guys, that that it is. Oh yeah, not this collab. Thank you, Moose.
I was looking. Yeah. Could you guys see me thinking about it? I was looking. I was like, wait, hold on.
Yeah,
some name right.
New scents is what I want. Smelled by Sam. All right. That's what I meant to put on there. Thank you, Moose. And so with this company, you guys, I believe it is. I can't think of another company, but I believe it's the only company from top to bottom with their scent lineup that I like every single scent that they offer.
Wow.
There's not one that I dislike. And I mean, I have some absolute obsessive companies, but they all have a scent that just doesn't fit my preference, which is fine and entirely understandable. This company's scent profile is absolutely insane.
Hold up. I have one thing.
Yeah.
Look at Sarah's comment.
Yeah.
How do you plug your car in? It's not electric.
Not an electric car. We just plug our cars in to keep the oil pan warm up. What's that mean?
Where?
I'm learning about.
What do you?
Yeah. I'm learning about stuff. And if you guys have any feedback, please let us know about the Bearded Mack. Matt Jack says, I got Command Mac and was initially, it's nice, but it's grown to where I love it. Oh, cool. It went from nice to love it. And then Steven has the Roaring 20s in today. Nice. Oh, block warmer.
I don't know what that is.
Block heater.
Explain that.
Okay. Yeah. That's kind of a new one to me as well. Heat block on an oil pan. It's called a tank heater. Okay. Especially good for diesels.
It's not clicking for me, guys.
So I do know that diesel freezes. We don't have it. We've never had diesel. All right, let's see on the black heater here. We'll get an image of it. Okay, interesting.
It's just like you just set it in your engine.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's a new one to us. We've never seen that before. Cool. Learn something new every stream.
Never seen that in my life.
No.
Wow.
They don't seem to be common here. Okay, guess everybody knew it. Interesting. I've never heard that. Yeah, very, very interesting. They're a block warmer installed in place to get cold or diesel trucks. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if they use them on school buses, because our school buses sometimes on the cold days, they won't start because it's diesel. And that can cause a snow day. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. All right. Thank you, guys.
Who knew? All
right. Ken says, I have about 12 different Bearded Mack oils, just finished vintage. Nice. Gambling Mac in tonight. Loving it. Awesome. Awesome. You have to have it added. Cars don't come with it. Yeah, that seems like the case. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. All right. Huh. Yeah, we learn every time. Very, very interesting. And Ralph says, the Mac has great wash oils, Icy Mac, Tropical Mac, and great butters. Customer service is top tier. Heck yeah. I love that. All right. Definitely on school buses. Okay. That makes sense. Apartment buildings have electric plugins. Oh, interesting. Huh. Okay. Bucky got the Roaring 20s and love it, but also Barber Limon butter, also decent. Nice. Okay. All right. I can't tell you is playing the big game, but I know what a block heater is. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I'm not a car guy. I can figure some stuff out. I had to jump the car the other day because somebody left the lights on and completely killed it.
Why? So. Why do cars in 2025 not all have automatic off lights? Why?
I've had a couple like classic husband wins lately. Like like a lot of them, they've been coming frequently, where I would tell her for like months, I'd be worried, be like, hey, did you check to make sure the light's off? And she'd be like, they don't do that anymore. It's 2025. Cars aren't like that. And I'm like, I don't think so. I said, I know some for sure, but I don't think all cars lights automatically turn off. And
go ahead, finish. I'm not
and
gonna
then
interrupt you.
somebody was messing with the lights, left them on. We came back and it was completely dead. And then another one.
I'm doing this one. How is it you can remote start our 4Runner, throw the keys 30 yards that way, get in, and drive the car away? How is that possible?
That was the other
That
win.
seems illegal.
Like the very next
How?
day,
That's so stupid.
The boys were going to clean out the car and it was cold, so we wanted it warm for them. And I was like, hey, but do we want the car running? And she was like, oh no, when the key's not there, you can't go in reverse and drive. And I go, I think you can. And she was like, no, they wouldn't do that. I go and I bring the keys all the way in the garage. I go back to the car, throw that boy in reverse and drive. And I'm like, nope. And she was confident on these answers.
Was.
Like both of them was like,
because
I was
I've
stupid.
never seen a car in my 34 years of life ever do that.
Mm-hmm.
Never.
Mm-hmm.
Our van doesn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
4Runner's built different.
Yeah. And so, but the van does the lights. That's the one she killed on the lights.
Which makes no sense. No sense.
So yeah, those were good ones. So yes. And yeah, too funny on these things. So that one's an aftermarket remote starter. So yeah, but in this case, it wasn't even a remote start. She thought if it started, that if the key isn't in it, it shouldn't go. And
it shouldn't. It should not.
And back in the day too, she thought that you couldn't drive away without the key. That's not true because it happened to us.
The 4Runner.
That was a different vehicle. This was before we had the 4Runner.
What vehicle?
I was one of the vans when we went to get pizza and the key was not in it. Went to go in and get pizza, came back out. Yeah.
Well, okay, it was already started.
Yeah. But you can drive off completely without the keys.
Like we were driving and then you dropped me off. I had the key.
Mm-hmm.
And you drove away.
Yeah.
How does that make any sense?
Yeah.
That's just stupid.
So yeah, that was winter air is expensive. Can be for sure. So yeah, and we lease, so we go through every 2 years or so different vehicle, except for 4Runner. We have bought that because we want to put miles on it. So we've had all sorts of different ones. They're all different. Some of them you can start and drive, some will turn off, some of the lights will turn off. Every car has like a different ability, and we used to only be a GM family, and we've branched out since then, and it's just opened the floodgates of all the differences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the better, though.
Mm-hmm.
Except for those weird things.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was some of our interesting vehicle and cold things. And the battery went like dead because it was like negative temperatures.
It was like...
We had to work. We had to let it. We put my 2500 HD truck
so dead
battery to it, and it took 10 minutes for it to even get any juice to start, like at all.
And it was so cold.
Yeah, and like you could hear it trying every once in a while, and even once it got going, Sam's like looking at me like, that doesn't sound right. And so
it was scary.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. So those are our adventures here, but the Bearded Mack, you guys, medium thick viscosity, perfect for the dry winter, to get a little bit more viscous, to get a little bit more of that nourishment that you need. Here's the blend: camellia seed, meadow foam seed, fractionated coconut, broccoli seed, kukui, and castor. Come on now. And we got an exclusive here. 2 of their newer scents, and I believe they are both still available. We have the Summer Escape and then also the Barber Limon Mac. Ken, could you verify that this car talk, yes. Could you verify that the Summer Escape is still available? I believe it is. But Barber Limon, this one is lighter, so you're going to have to to give it a good smell
Okay.
here. But the scent profile on this bad boy is, where'd this go? I know it's on here somewhere. Essentially, it is a barbershop that has, oh, this one might not with the different kind of label on it. It's a barbershop that has some kind of like citrus worked into it. And yeah, give that one a little smell ski here for the Sam C.
Is that just it?
What?
Barber shave, twist of lime?
Oh, yeah, there it is. Thank you. Twist of lime on this one. All right. Okay, cool. Thank you. Still available on the website. Shake the bottle. Of course. You know that.
That smells good.
Yeah.
It is light.
It is a lighter one. The Mac can have some stronger scents. The Barber Limon is one of the lighter ones. Nate says it's fire.
It's like lime cologne.
Yeah, I agree. It's a cologne barbershop scent. And it's subtle.
I really like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Yeah.
This is new?
No, it's new. It's not like brand new, but it's
New
one of
to
their
me.
Yeah, it's new to you and it's new to their lineup. And that one I've been really enjoying, you guys. So
I
that
like that.
Barber Limon Mac, it's subtle, it's nice. Yeah, it's pretty dang good. Okay. And then the next one we have is Summer Escape Mac. Summer Escape Mac, and this one is, let me see here. This one is gooseberry.
Gooseberry.
Uh-huh. Lilac. Leather.
Whoa.
And oak moss.
Did you make this for me?
Yeah, right. Sam does like a lot of those scents. A lot of those scents.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. Kevin Amber
Ooh.
liked that one.
That's like spring in a bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's nice.
How would you describe it other than spring in a bottle?
Berry, floral, earthy.
Yeah, I agree entirely. It's floral, but it's not overly floral. It's not like a girly
It's
type
not
scent.
like rose floral.
Yes.
Rose floral is like super in your face
Yep.
floral.
And it does mellow. That surprised me. It mellows out in beard too. It's not as like potent as it
The
smells in
berry
bottle.
is like a real sweet berry,
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yep, a little tartness. Yes, I agree. Yep. How potent is the leather? The leather is very mild.
Yes.
Very,
super
very mild in it. It's kind of like a bonding type scent.
Did you spit on the...
I think so. Or you did. Yeah.
It wasn't me.
Oh, also, real quick, before we get back into the show part of it. But both of these guys, newer scents from them, I don't think they get enough attention, which is probably my fault, but really good. And Kevin says mild leather. I agree. We ventured out today. We tried some new food. We have a place in town that's a poke bowl. I was gonna say poke bowl, a poke bowl establishment, and we were like, let's go and try this. We've been wanting to, and we didn't have a good day for it. And it's a really kind of like trendy, modern, kind of cute place. And they had straight up advertised gluten-free options. And then here was what the poke bowl or the ramen bowl looked like.
Yeah, we didn't get pokey.
No, and I wouldn't like that even more. And as I put on here in the company, the story before it, because I had tagged them in before we ate, they shared it too.
Oh, geez.
I'm like, I feel bad, but you guys know I got to be honest. I'll be respectful, but I got to be honest. The first couple bites, I was okay. I was rocking with it. I was good with it. And then the more I ate, the more gross it got. And then I could not get that taste out of my mouth. I brushed my teeth.
Interesting.
I didn't like it.
So we had to get a vegan base broth for our ramen, and I think that just is what like lacked the flavor.
Yeah.
And then I had a piece of chicken that was chickening way too hard, and it grossed me out.
Yeah, so it was chicken, there was egg.
Right, the cream. Right. Why is it creamy broth?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But it was not good. It was not
Yeah.
it was not good.
I
Just the broth. Their other broths that they had used wheat flour.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know. That's
They
ridiculous.
probably put soy sauce in it.
And
I thought it
probably.
was gonna be like ramen. Like
So did I.
microwave ramen.
Yeah, which I loved.
With like some chicken in it.
Yeah. And yeah, there was.
Then it got weird.
Yeah.
There's seaweed. You didn't get seaweed in yours.
Hey,
They
told
tried
her,
to put a fish cake in it, and I was like, no fish cake.
I told Renee that you guys, this is the owner that I told you about that was into like spooky Halloween stuff.
Yeah.
So I told you guys are very similar. And she said, too chickeny. That's you. to a T. That's so funny. Maybe as a thickener. Yeah, I think so. I think that's right, Tony. So yeah, snuck a little ligament in there. Stop it. Don't do that. This was it was called Me Pokey, and it was a ramen bowl. And Ken says so that's.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. He said that's real ramen. I had a realization, and I really needed to I knew this about myself already. I don't like that real kind of stuff. I like American food. I like Mexican food. I could admit that.
It's not even Mexican, though, what we eat, I feel like.
I think Cancun is. Cancun's real
Do
Mexican.
you think so?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he spends half the year
from
in Mexico.
Mexico.
So, yeah, I think
All
so.
right.
And they make their own menu and everything. I was actually talking with Nate today, and we were talking about this, and he was like, man, Hannah loves that stuff. He goes, I could do a different cut of steak every day of the week and be fine. I said, I could do the same cut of steak every day and be fine. And is that accurate?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. So accurate. Yeah, so accurate. Big Daddy Kane says that he has it and he doesn't get any leather at all, and he likes leather scents. I do agree. I don't know where the leather's at in it. And it could be just something that's calming some of the tart and sweet scents down. I'm not sure, but I do agree with you. If it's there, it's very light. So yeah. Yep, absolutely. But I had to share that with you guys. I was not
I don't feel like we would do well in Asia.
Yeah, yep. Hey, Mac. He says, what's up, beautiful people? Want to pop in and say hi to Dan and Sam. Unfortunately, I have to go back to work. Hopefully, y'all enjoy your Wednesday night. Well, thank you. Everyone has been saying kind things. And Chris, we did a live reveal scent profile of Barber Limon and the Summer Escape. Let me see. I get this on here for Sam. And Sam liked both of them a lot, but really likes the Barber Limon.
Yes.
Really, really likes it. So, yeah, super cool. Did Pokey become American food with Hawaii statehood?
Is pokey a Hawaiian thing?
Interesting.
I have no idea.
Yeah, interesting. With hot rice. Okay.
We didn't have that option.
No, we didn't.
It was just like wheat noodles or rice noodles.
Yeah, yep, pretty much. Hey, no, thank you. So if you guys have anything, Chris has to get back to work, but shout out to him for sponsoring the show and the community tonight. Nothing but love for the Bearded Mack from day one. And please do not sleep on their solid beard wash bars. And I'll say this very carefully. There's not another solid beard wash bar on the market like theirs. They're the only one that has their texture that kind of almost is like a rice-based type feel to it, and it's so good. Comes in the metal tins. Fantastic. Awesome. Thank you, Chris. All right, here we go. And at the end of the show, courtesy of the Bearded Mack, we'll be doing a $35 gift card giveaway. So stay tuned to that. Just a little add-on to say thank you to the community. And yeah, absolutely amazing. Bearded Mack representing. All right, you ready to get in our first one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, we have Andreas. I've been wanting to grow my beard out, but after styling it with butter or balm, I noticed the sides start to flare out. How can I control the flares? First picture is the flares. Next 2 pictures is my beard styled. What else would you recommend to do with my beard to let it grow out nice? Okay. So this is a beautiful, beautiful example of a question that most new beard people have. And it's something where it's like, hey, my beard is flaring out on the sides. What can I do about it? Let's take a look here and let's give some feedback and some advice. And guys, just a reminder, no politics in the chat. That's something that we take pride in being exempt from here on the stream. That is something very, very important to me. So thanks in advance for respecting those boundaries. All right, let's go ahead and check out Mr. Andreas here. Boom!
Awesome.
I know. It's another one where it's like, my beard is flaring out on the side. Yeah. What do I do?
I know. I was like trying to look for it.
Yeah, and you get like an image in your head, and it's like, No way. Like there's no way that that is one where it's like, he said, who is that handsome man there? Where it's like an issue. So, and I actually had to like, because you never know the order a picture comes in on the email. I had to like really be like, I think this is the one where he's talking about flaring out, right? I want you to start on this one.
Okay.
What is your thoughts on the flaring, and even to help his beard out here, what is something that he could do if you have any advice?
So my go-to always is going to be to use heat to tame the sides and like that. But to be honest, the flare, and I don't want to like undervalue your worries because somebody does that to me all the time. But I know like what it's like to be in your head about things. I genuinely don't think that first picture looks bad. Like I can see in the third picture that it's like nice and like more tidy, but the first picture is not bad. So it might be like the case that you're just like looking at it too hard, but as somebody who nitpicks themselves a lot, I can see where you're coming from, and I almost would love to see you just use like a heated brush on the side to see if you can tame that in for it to stay fully.
Yeah. I do think, heated brush could do something, and make those little adjustments, but I would love for you to shift your mind, right? I'm, again, not trying to dismiss any kind of worries or thoughts. I think you're at the stage of growing the beard out, and we all go through that. And I've said this line 100 times, but it really is true. A beard will teach you patience if you let it. And I really mean that. You're definitely a doll. He had the super sick like Dodgers kit on and is looking stylish. You can see, look at the transition from the head hair fade to the beard, like immaculate. I can tell you're a stylish dude, right? You got the chain on, you probably rock cologne, right? A beard will teach you like, okay, I can't have it perfect like my head hair. I can't have it perfect like every other aspect. And I would love for you to embrace that. If you walked up on somebody and this was the side here that you walked up on, and then 10 minutes later you walked up here and you were like, tell me what's different. I don't think there's a human on this planet that would be able to say, oh, your sides were flaring. Now, when we have side-by-side pictures, we can be like, okay, yeah, I can see a little bit. There's no one, and I mean no one, that would be able to tell that difference other than yourself. So embrace it, rock with it, know that it's not perfect. And I can only say that with like my chest and confidently because I've been through that journey. And I'm still continuing to go. I used to be, even within the last like year or two, really, really like serious about my sides and my sideburns. And if they weren't perfectly straight, it drove me crazy. Now I let a little bit of texture, a little bit of character into the sides, and it's such a better feeling to not have to worry about it. So I highly encourage you. That is a dialed in and fantastic beard, man. Fantastic. Hey, Donald, safe travels. They are getting ready to head back down to the beautiful, warm area of the world.
Lucky.
I know. And he was like, I would love for you and Sam to come down. I'm like, I know.
Kids, am I right?
Right? Crazy life. So, yeah, 100%. And actually, very, very good point by Leo. If anything, just using your hands to kind of smooth it out can make a nice difference as well. All right, so embrace it, dude. It looks absolutely fantastic. Keep it going, man. Love what you're doing with the beard. It looks awesome. And he says, I appreciate it. Everyone will be adding a heated brush to the cart soon. Nice. And that'll take a little bit of tweaking, but Sam's right. If you like that really dialed in and immaculate style, the heated brush is the answer there. So yeah, great beard, man. Love the style. Keep representing. All right, we have Dylan here. All right, Dylan. Just wanted to once again say thank you for the good advice from your channel. Attached is my before and after of my current beard as of trimming and such last night. I'll give it 3 months, taking a picture at the end of each month. Oh, cool. My goal is to eventually be able to grow a dovetail beard, or as I call it, the God of War beard. Yeah, that's definitely a manlier name. Definitely going to grab some higher end products and never shave again. Awesome, dude. Check out the Bearded Mack. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out what we have going on with Mr. Dylan.
Awesome.
Anything else you notice?
Oh, he went bald.
He went bald.
Ah!
I don't think he even said anything in the write-up, did he?
Oh, my goodness. He's just trying to surprise us like that?
He said currently trimming and such. and such. You know, come on, man. And
I like it.
me too.
Okay.
Me too. All right, what's your thoughts? Hit them.
Hold on. I'm just like, I'm trying to figure out the hair because Dan is getting to the point where he talks about it a lot, and you guys are pressuring him to shave his head. And I'm very nervous because he has a big old melon.
I do.
And so I'm just like, okay, like, that looks great. Like, I feel like he looks better bald. So I had to think about that.
She's
for
just
a
taking
second.
it in. She's taking it in. So
I'm
Dylan,
processing.
thank you for your service. Greatly appreciated. Couple of things stood out to me. It looks like the mustache got tidied up a little bit, where we had some fangs hanging down. Also, the beard is just a little bit shorter, just a little bit off the outside. That you can kind of see maybe a line like right there. That was actually a really good line. And so, yeah, you see just those little touches there. Still smiling. Great smile. Love that.
It looks great.
Yeah, for sure. And hairstyle changes work for it. See, Walter says, don't join Eric and Dan, or Eric and Joe. He said, I'm jealous. He has good head shape. That's the mystery.
Right.
That's the mystery.
It really
we don't know.
is. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous.
Andreas, there you go, man. But luckily, I wear a hat 90% of the time anyway.
True.
So that's not a big deal. I was just thinking about Dan shaving his head today. Hey,
Why?
why you thinking about me, man? What you doing over there?
Okay, this is a real question because you guys know I'm just so worried about it being scratchy. Like, your hair is just like so like luscious and silky, and I don't want to go and like touch your head and be like one of our cats licking my hand, you know?
Yeah.
Does anybody ever wax their head? Genuine
No,
question.
I don't think
I've
so.
never heard of it before, but I'm not in that world.
Yeah, I don't
I have
think
no
so.
idea.
I'm not sure.
That's crazy.
And we'll probably like buzz it first, see what it looks like that. And Rob says, no. Yeah, please respect the stream. Refer to it as
I'm
lettuce.
so sorry.
Whoa, Walter's throwing down. He said, if you shave your head, I'll wear socks to bed. Dang. All right, Dan will be the first for science. No, we will not. No, we are not going and getting my scalp waxed.
Oh my
Ow.
gosh, but we were talking about getting one of those laser hair
right.
remover things.
Right. That's so funny.
We can use
Man.
that.
Okay. All right. I find after a day or two, it's just as soft if it was the hairline for me.
Okay.
All right. Interesting. Well, that's the thing is the only reason I don't care. I don't care about my head hair. I don't care if I'm bald. I don't care if I have hair. It doesn't really matter to me. But once I do cross into that, it is going to open up a whole new chapter of content. Head shaving techniques, reviewing the different razors and head shavers, and how do you blend the beard into the bald head? Like, there's a lot that I can do. Erica says, please don't do it. I don't want Walter to wear socks to bed. He's warm enough. So funny. I'll pay if you get your nose hairs waxed.
I wax my own nose hairs. It is a different kind of pain.
Right.
Oh my God.
Like uncontrollable tears.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow. A YouTuber that's into painful things did that? Not good. Ouch.
Into painful things.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Right. Yeah, no. And you got to be careful. I've seen multiple people with the mustache like wax puller, where it's like the little tube. Have you seen those?
The what?
So it's like a tube that you put the wax on the end of and you put in your nose, you let it set, and then you just go, yeet.
Oh, I've never seen a tube. I do it with my wood sticks.
Yeah, it's similar to that, but they make like a kit for it specifically.
Interesting.
But a lot of guys end up pulling out some of their mustache.
Oh.
And so you gotta be careful there. Yeah, you gotta be careful there. So yeah, we'll see. I'm not in any kind of rush or anything like that. And yeah, we'll go. One thing I refuse to do is to be the guy that's sensitive about my hair or my hair thinning, and when it's just nature, right? Remember, what makes our beards great, DHT, can also make our head hair weak. And so it's like, if I'm proud of my beard, I can't be like, no, I'm not balding. I'm still good. I'm with nature. And I think I am still fine. I don't think there's like an imminent need right now.
Do you know if we have anybody in here who has ever had a hair transplant?
I don't know of anybody personally in here right now.
Do you guys ever get sucked down those TikToks?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I do all the time. That whole world of like going to Turkey and getting a hair transplant is so wild to me.
I talked about it on Nick's stream the other day and like pulled up pictures of it.
So interesting.
Wax that back hair. Ow. No, I shaved my chest once, Ralph, and Sam got so mad at me.
He
So
looks
mad
like
at
a
me.
naked mole rat.
Yeah, Sam wants a man. She don't want no waxed back little boy. So yeah, she got so mad at me. But it did come back in scratchy for a couple of days.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
that is valid. Yep, that is valid. Who got a buzz cut? Oh, wow.
Interesting.
I've seen the tattooed beards before, and it's a horrendous decision. Yeah, horrendous decision. Okay. Dylan, you just created the longest tangent of the show about bald heads. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah, the swollen heads are crazy.
So swollen. And then, like, you see the people on the plane,
Yep.
and you can tell, like, all the guys that went and got hair transplants.
They have to wear a really tight headband
yeah.
so the swelling doesn't go down to their eyes and close their eyes and mess up their breathing.
It's crazy.
And if you guys don't know, the crazy thing about the hair transplants is they go in, they take all the hair off, they drill individual holes for every follicle that they're going to create. Then they take the follicles from the back of your head and they plant each one individually.
But, like, when you say drill, it's a microscopic drill. So it's not like a power drill.
But enough
you know
to
what
make
I
your
mean?
head swell up like your mega mind.
It does look like Megamind.
And the craziest story of all time, if any of you know Donald Cowboy Cerrone, UFC legend, tough dude, he did it with absolutely no numbing cream, no anesthesiology, nothing. He went in raw because he didn't trust turkey. He was like, nope, I'm watching everything you're doing, and I'm going to feel it all. Donald Cowboy Cerrone did it with nothing. Nothing. And so, yeah, it's crazy. And yes, more of a hole punch.
Right.
It's like a tattoo gun, essentially, or machine.
Listen, if I can get microneedling done on my face, you guys can get hair transplants.
I think that's highly more painful than microneedling. Highly. Your face does not swell up like a balloon. So
It doesn't.
Yeah,
I
you
was
lose
just trying
on
to
that
make
one.
it better.
Donald was a beast, still is a beast. He wasn't the greatest fighter ever, but he'll fight anybody, anytime, and only want to put on a show. I actually remember Donald Cerrone getting discovered, and there was a show back on TV, Tap Out. Do you guys remember the brand Tap Out?
Yeah.
It was like all the like guys who thought they were cool at the bars would wear the Tap Out.
From the buckle?
Yeah, or the Affliction shirts.
Yes.
Never owned either, thank you very much.
I had one.
Oh, God. That was the epitome of, like, garbage.
Wow.
And
Jeez.
It was so bad. But there was a show, Tap Out, where they went around and found these, like, hidden gems, and they found Cowboy Cerrone, which was pretty crazy. Yeah, pretty crazy. So, yep, not getting the hair transplant. I feel like I could see Ken doing it one day. It's like I got to keep the exotic women.
If I start balding, I 1,000,000% will get it instantly.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that.
There you go. And Chris says, isn't it more of instead of a transplant, a more relocation program? Well, I mean, your transplant, what would transplant mean?
I don't know, because it's not like they're taking the hair, because the hair in the back of your head still comes in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly
Yeah.
what. I got to watch more TikToks on
Robert
it.
says, ChatGPT told me no one has a better beard than me. Wow, you really groomed your AI algorithm there. That's funny. Okay, interesting. Any in relation to my show? No. All right, I'm not balding yet, Ken. Yet.
He was like,
No. Yeah.
like rude.
Yeah, he's like, why did I catch a stray? What in the world? Sorry, Ken, that was an unnecessary stray. You did not deserve that. You did not deserve that. What's up, Roger? Roger's like, for the record, I'm not balding either. Just gray beard. All right, Dylan, thank you for sending in. You do have a very well-shaped head.
You do.
It worked great for you,
Yes.
man. I think it looks much better. If
Not
you cover
lumpy
one
at
up,
all.
yeah, it looks really, really good. So great job, dude. Okay. Rambo, any advice for growing my beard would be greatly appreciated. I've included a post-cold shower without products, with oil, and then heated and buttered. All right. I like how we refer to it like that. Yeah, my beard was buttered last night.
It's like corn on the cob.
Yeah, right. We prefer it buttered. All right, let's go ahead and check out Mr. Rambo's beard. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a beard. That's got some oomph to it, some body to it. So here's his progression.
Okay.
Right? Out of the shower,
Yep.
middle phase, final stage. It's like a Pokemon evolution. This is Blastoise over here. All right. So with this, he wants advice for growing his beard. So any advice on the styling, any advice on any adjustments that he could do, it's obviously a great beard, but he genuinely wants some feedback. And I'll start on this one.
Okay.
And interesting. What's worse on the receding hairline? The back hairline, back or the crown? I don't know. Which one would be worse?
So like receding up front or like the bald spot on top?
Probably the
I
front.
would say the front.
Yeah, probably the front.
Because like you can still wear a hat and hide it, but the front, I feel like you always, no, you can't see it with a hat.
Yeah,
I don't know.
True. All right, Rambo, I would love to have, if this is 1, 2, and 3, I would love to have let me see if I can do a star here. That's really bad. I would love to have
Star on a stick.
Star on a stick. I would love to have a 2.5. I like some of the texture and character in this middle one here. And I would prefer to see you kind of embrace that. Maybe dial in the mustache a little bit more with a heated brush, but leave a little bit of the texture, leave a little bit of the waves, right? Definitely is better than the first one. This shows you what a grooming routine brings you. But I would like something right in the middle. So kind of just easing on the heat a little bit, embrace that character, embrace what is naturally there. And I think it gives it, and it could be a lighting thing, but it looks like the same spot, same lighting. It gives it a little bit more of kind of a rich color to it. Again, just a little bit less, and I would love that one.
That is interesting. It like progressively gets lighter.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. What are your thoughts here of the 3 before? So a lot of people are liking the middle one.
I do like the texture. I agree with you that because in my head, I'm like, okay, he went to the third picture because he doesn't like the texture.
Right.
So I'm like, meet in the middle.
Yeah. Right. But he sent in for advice. So it's like he's looking for feedback.
Is it advice for growing or advice for styling? I didn't read it.
I mean, this is a styling show. If Rambo, if you have any questions about like the health things, let us know here. But when we have pictures, it's just we can't tell anything other than what the styling is. So yeah, I would say something in the middle. Actually, the more I look at it, the more I love the waves, and because it's not what I don't like is when you have dips or dents that are caused from like grooming, that are caused from life, right? If you can tell that someone's like standing on, or they're working and they're pushing in on their beard, I don't like that. I don't like when someone's combing and it goes past the jawline and you see that. That's not what we have here.
Right.
You have some really cool like texture to it. And I think that gives it a really unique character. And I love that. So I would just ease off the heat just a little bit. And I think that's the biggest winner right there.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. 2 looks purposeful. It does. And so does 3, right? If you didn't show me 2, I would say nothing. I would say,
well, you wouldn't
nothing.
even know that those waves were there.
Exactly. I would, if you showed me just 3, I would say, dude, love it. Don't touch a thing. But that natural texture is really cool and really unique. So I would lean into that and embrace that some. It looks great. Another bald and bearded too, by the way. Yep, another bald and bearded. All right. I'm trying to sleep on my back. Oh, yeah. Let us know in the chat. How many of you guys actually sleep on your back from start of the night to finish of the night? Because that is the best way, right? And I believe the technically best way is on your back with your legs elevated slightly, like a pillow under your ankles.
I literally cannot, because of the sleep paralysis demon that sits on your chest, apparently, that so many people have said happens to them. It only happens when you sleep on your back. I refuse. I will not.
She listens to podcasts, and she's listened probably 5 times through what is it? You just
Supernatural.
no, the demon, sleep demon, or what is it called?
Yeah, sleep paralysis.
Yeah, sleep paralysis. There's some like demon, and so that like has like haunted her.
It truly has.
Mm-hmm. So, okay. So people on the back. Let's see who.
I sleep in the absolute worst possible way, and it's gonna really tear my back up as I get older.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like half on my stomach, but
Yeah.
my legs are twisted, and so my lower back is just in this weird pretzel all night.
And
it's so bad.
I cannot sleep like that. If I wake up like that, I don't
I have
come
like
back
one
again.
leg like hiked up.
Yeah.
It's very strange.
Right. Your best posture is when I sleep with you. I like correct it. I'm like, nope, you're going like this. Okay. When I was beardless, dude, now you got the beard. You need to sleep on the back. All right. Mostly back. Okay. Doesn't seem like many people at all. All right, I sleep on my back with a pillow under my legs. Oh,
wow.
Mr. Perfect here. No, that is what you're supposed to. If I sleep on my back, hello, snoring. Interesting. I can see that. Yeah. Okay. Apparently invoking vivid dreams can cause sleep paralysis. Interesting. So at this current season of my life, I don't remember a single thing about my dreams. And it is because of a very particular reason. And so I like that benefit. And so I'm sure I have some wild dreams, but I do not remember a single bit of it. Now,
I remember my dreams like as soon as I wake up and then it's gone.
Yeah, that's how I used to be. But now there's no memory of the dreams. Now, if I take like a night off, then I they'll like, oh, whoa, that's what dreams are like again. And so, yeah, I have no interest in remembering my dreams, by the way. I'm not interested. My brain can do all that subconscious stuff all it wants. I'm a control kind of guy. I have no control over my dreams. They can keep it. Yeah, they can keep it. So, yes. All right. I believe that while in REM, you're paralyzed. Eeh.
Don't tell me that.
Our cats do not sleep on us, no.
Lumen will sleep on me if I let her.
Rarely.
No, she does all the time.
Not when I'm there. Yeah.
Where else are you?
Rarely. So to stop snoring, you have to slightly elevate your head. Interesting.
So use a pillow.
Right. Okay. All right. Yeah, if I sleep on my back, I snore. Okay.
Fun fact, I did not start using a pillow until we lived together.
Wow.
I did not use a pillow all of my life.
Interesting.
Then I was like, oh, this must be weird. I better start using one.
I rarely slept on a bed until we were together.
That's
most, like when I was in my like childhood bedroom, I slept on the floor. Then the rest of my life was like on a futon. So yeah, that was it.
Why is that just right for you though?
Yep. Our son Maddox is kind of like that. He'd sleep on the floor if he could. All right. They make wedge leg pillows. Yeah, I've seen those. But then my neck would wake up all hurt. Interesting. Awesome. All right, Rambo, thanks for sending in, man. That is a great beard. Keep growing, dude. Looks awesome. All right, Jordan Jones. Here are the updated pictures from my latest trim. Thank you again to you, Sam, in the chat for talking me out of such a massive change. So this was a rare one where he drew the line, if you remember, and wanted to go big. And we were like, maybe we go up a little bit.
We're like,
no.
Yeah,
I don't think you need that. And he says, hoping this will help someone else who may be in the same boat. So essentially, Jordan sent in, I think 2 weeks ago, and was like, maybe a wedding or something was coming up. And so he drew this line. He's like, I think this is where we need to be. And we're like, hey, buddy, consider either like cutting that in half or like not as much. And then here is the result. So if you're in your head and you're like, man, I got to go with this huge trim, maybe this will help you kind of understand that it's not as needed. Look at this. So this is where he was at before, and this is where he's at now. Subtle, but purposeful.
Truly.
And he had it like way up here or something crazy. And essentially the line just kind of stayed natural and then went around here. And it does look like there's some like little flyaway guys. But guys, this is the idea of the shirt. If this thing wasn't here, you would not see that as much just because of how the shirts work on this one. So, dude, Jordan looks great. Also, digging the hat, man. Loving the hat. Yeah. All right, Judd the Stud. Take care, man. Thank you for coming in. I love, River's still talking. River's still talking. Awesome. So yeah, thick beard. See the side profile of this thing? Dude, Jordan looks stylish, looks killing it. Keep it up. Thank you for sending in. Leo says, sound decision. Jordan,
Wise
well
words
done.
by Leo.
Karen says, great. Looks great. Look at the density on the side view. I know. You could have a flashlight on the other side of this beard, and you would not see any light coming through. That is awesome, dude. Thank you, Jordan. All right, now we have Lance. I think this is the last one. Lance sent in just before the show today. How do I promote more growth under my beard? My sides and chin are growing in pretty good. However, my under beard, I feel, is growing slower. All right, let's take a look at the beard, and then we'll give Lance some feedback on his beard. Awesome,
nice,
dude.
Lance.
Awesome beard. So definitely, right? And when I first read this, I thought he was saying, because normally we'll hear stuff about like under the lip.
Yeah.
And that's what I thought. And I saw the picture. I'm like,
You're like, that's not it.
Yeah, right.
Definitely no.
Come again? That's not possible. But it's the under beard. So Lance, general rule, most beards have their strongest growth at the chin strap. So this area here, pretty much where you have a beard, is where the strongest growth is. The growth gets shorter and slower the more north you go and the more south you go. So anything that is above the chin strap generally grows slower and does not get as long. Think about your cheeks. Anything below the chin strap grows slower and does not grow as long. That's why we get transparency. Unfortunately, this is just one of those situations where it really comes down to patience and healthy habits. That's really all there is to it. You don't have any problems with beard genetics. You don't have any problems with like, hey, what about like a growth oil or this, that? You're growing great. That's just your natural growth pattern, man. And if it is anything that bothers you as far as like, you're like, it's growing too fast and it's transparent, just do some transparency trims along the way. But as Leo said, as of right now, I don't see any problems. I don't know about you.
No, I don't. I don't know much about like underbeard stuff, so looks good.
Yeah. And then Lance, if you're in here, John wants to know how long have you been growing? That's a great question too. I know he's newer to the channel, so I would assume it's kind of newer to growing that purposeful beard. And Joshua's right. He says, when in doubt, grow it out. And it looks awesome, dude. It really shapes the face. It looks purposeful. Great
it's nice
color.
And thick.
It is. Yeah, that's what really tells the story. Where you're not lacking growth underneath the beard because we can see your genetics. It's that's just how it grows slower. Yeah, that's just how it grows slower. And if you are, Archimundo's right, if you're trimming or lining up the neckline at all, just leave it alone for a bit. And don't touch it. I didn't even consider that. So if you are, just don't touch it. Karen says, I learned a lot here about beard. Love it. Thank you. Hey, absolutely. We appreciate having you here. So yeah. Yeah, Big Daddy Kane, I agree. I can't tell if this is a situation of you're just too hard on yourself or if it really does grow slower and we just got to be a little bit more patient. But there's not a real thing. Is this an every Wednesday thing, beard advice?
Woo, woo, woo.
Every Wednesday, 226 episodes in a row, my man. So yeah, tell your friends. Get people in here. We love doing this. Awesome. Thanks, Lance. And we always end the show with a question segment, and you guys can ask about anything. It can be life, relationships, parenting, coaching, teaching, cooking, thyroid problems, celiac, whatever you guys need, mental health. We got you. Yeah, we got you. All right. Josh, I recently got a hair dryer with a cool button and haven't used it yet, but I'm curious if I can use that and my heated brush. Yes. Absolutely, dude.
The cool button was made for when you get super sweaty.
I was like, she started saying, I was like, you go, girl. She's about to educate. I was literally like, look at her. I was like looking with like such pride.
And I ruined it.
No, it was cute. It was cute. That's hilarious. So, Josh, anytime you use heat, if you can follow up with a cold shot afterwards, it's going to lock in that style and make it feel great. I end every day with it. I even give Sam a little stray when she's a little sweaty over there. So yes, 100%. Please use that after heat. That will help out a lot. If using if using minoxidil is okay to wash daily, not specifically conditioner, but beard wash, yeah. I'll be honest, as always, I'm not the world's greatest expert on minoxidil. I've never used it. I looked into it when I made a video a couple years ago. I hear about it all the time, but I don't know the most ins and outs of minoxidil. I don't know the best time to use it. I don't know any of that kind of stuff. I would still recommend washing your beard. Does that come from like a scientific, like well-studied? No, it doesn't. But I can't imagine it'd be a problem, and I don't like people not washing their beard daily. So yes, I would definitely recommend that. Do women use minoxidil? Do you know?
Yes.
They do? Okay. Do they ever call it Rogaine? Meow. That was a good meow.
It was a good meow. When they use it on their eyebrows, yes.
Okay.
But
interesting.
yeah.
Interesting. Has anyone tried Supernova from Dead Man's? Yes, that's that new cologne one.
Ooh.
Fan-freaking-tastic, Cole. Yes. Does cold promote beard growth? A cold rinse can, because of the rush of the blood going to the surface and kind of acting like it's bringing you this like just... It's the opposite of hypothermia, right? Hypothermia takes all the blood away from your extremities and protects into the center. When you do a cold rinse and you get out of the shower and you get that heat, it rushes back to the source and gives you a boost of nutrients. Cold in general, like if you go outside, no. There's nothing about cold outside or temperature that will promote any kind of beard growth. Usually it's slower in the winter. Would you recommend working in different viscosities every day? Thin one day, yeah, absolutely. If you can, that's a wonderful method. Yes, 100%. River is just...
Should I let him in?
Just
he
singing
is so
over there.
sad.
Just singing over there. My goodness, dude. All right. He used to be patient. Okay, here's a question. Archamundo, this is a household divided. Squatty potty or no squatty potty? What team are you?
I am team squatty potty. I love the squatty potty.
I am team no squatty potty. Can't do it. Don't need it.
Don't have to because you get diarrhea every
That's
day.
not true. That's not true. Explosive diarrhea. No, I don't like it. Sam uses it.
I love it. It works. It truly works.
Yeah. Will y'all still love me when I'm a boring county jail therapist?
If you tell us the good stories, yes. If
Of
not,
course.
no.
Of course, Ralph. No doubt about it, man. Hey, therapy is important in every single way. Even if it's not where it's somebody contacting you, thinking about taking their own life in that moment, maybe what you're doing is giving them the building blocks so they don't get there eventually. Please don't underestimate that value. Dan, is Lux coming back to Command's Corner? Yeah, let me tell you when that would be. I can give you a date here. February 24th. So they're coming up this month. Yep. Johnny Ray this Monday, you guys. Massive deal, by the way. But yeah, Lux will be on the 24th. Okay. What is better for Valentine's Day? Home-cooked meal, dinner out, or flowers, chocolate-covered strawberries? I will tell you the answer here. As long as kids are not involved, Sam's answer is dinner out.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, go to our favorite restaurant or get flowers or chocolate or home. Yeah, those aren't even in the same world. So, yeah, dinner out. Dinner out. Okay. But I have done flowers a couple times recently, randomly. Do you like that, or is that just like...
No, I like flowers, and I like having flowers in our house.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, if it were between flowers and, like, food. Like, food.
And, Mike, I appreciate it, man. No worries. No worries at all. Dan, would you say that butter is more effect today or more effect tomorrow? Well, it depends on what you're trying to get out of it. For me, it's definitely tomorrow. If I wear butter, it's to be softer beard the next morning, especially when I do the beard knot. I really like it in that situation. But some people wear it to style and have a feel for the day. I'm just not those people. So great question, actually. I like that. I might see everyone at Beard Advice Live. My goal is to get like one video topic, and that could be a great one right there. Thank you, Nick. Like cold water in the morning before oil application. So a cold rinse happens after a warm shower. That is when it has its maximum benefits. If you just go cold and you do a full cold shower, it does not have the same impact. It's the concept of your body being warm, being a rush of cold, and then warm again. That's where you get the best one. It isn't even the same impact if you take a warm shower, get out, and go to the sink because you're a wimp. That does not impact it as much either. All right. Does Supernova give a Grand Blanc run for its money for best? Oh, two totally different scents. Blanco, those aren't even, just disregard even comparing those. Supernova is a cologne. Very strong. Grapefruit just is a note within that. Grand Blanc is very light, very pure, very, very smooth. Not cologne-y at all. So, yeah. And this is true. He said, I hate being late, but I had to catch a gator. I do believe you. Yep. All right. Erica asked for it. We love Erica and Walter. Let's go bring that boy in. We'll let River in here, and we'll see this little dude. All right. Maybe. Oh, he's there. He's cautious of Sam picking him up. All right. Got him. All right. So this, if you guys have not met, most of you have. This is our River boy. He's amazing. He is so entertaining. Look at that dude. He's so entertaining and curious and frisky and
fat.
Yeah, he's a chunky boy. The camera does not do him justice. When they say it adds 10 pounds, not on cats.
Not on cats.
He looks skinnier. So that's little River boy. Oh, you want to say hi?
Meow.
He does, and this is true. He talks to me.
He does.
With
eye contact.
He locks eye contact. I'll say something, and he'll respond. If I change my tone, he changes his tone.
If Dan open mouth meows at River will open mouth meow.
Yeah. If I
cool it.
If I close mouth meow, he'll close his mouth and meow.
There he goes.
Like get off that soundboard, young man. He matches my vibes and my tone. It's so funny. So funny. But we bond over him like wanting to get away from Sam.
Wow. Face it.
Oh, he is.
Oh, he's so happy.
Oh, he's celebrating. How long did it take to be able to do your first beard knot? About 12 inches of beard is right when the knot can be without any kind of hair tie or anything. So yeah, 12 inches is where I found where it happens. Okay. Bidet or no bidet?
I've never tried a bidet, but I feel like I would like one. But our neighbors put a bidet in, and it wasn't put in right, and it flooded their house, and they had to have like thousands and thousands of dollars worth of repairs.
Yeah.
And I'm terrified to get one in our house because of that.
Yeah, I'm interested. I want to get one.
I need to try it first.
Dan doesn't need a squatty potty because his legs are so long. That could be true.
I don't know. You're so not flexible that I don't know if your legs could literally just get up on the squatty potty.
That's true.
It would be such a tough stretch for you.
That's true. Will you guys do a meetup in the Smoky area? Not on that one.
We're only there for like a hot minute.
Yeah. And it'll be hot. Temperature-wise, they told us today it's going to be in the 70s, so that's great. Yeah, that's great. All right, what are the risks of using an oil company who clearly does not follow IFRA guidelines? Mainly burning your skin. That would be if somebody is using fragrances or essential oils beyond its safe limit. A lot of people are going to be fine and have no reaction, but the real risk is having a unsafe reaction where it can give you a burn. I've seen literal second-degree burns from fragrance oils. You can also have a reaction where your skin turns red and flaky. I've had people break out in rashes and even things like hives. So that would be the risk of not using one that clearly does not follow the guidelines. Anyone recommend wash that works for both beard and face? I have been using, you may have noticed in the shower, the solid beard wash bar by Johnny Ray. That one can be used on beard and face, and it's been great. Yeah, it's been great. So yeah, consider that. Okay. What advice can you give me? What questions do you have? Yeah, what questions do you have? All right. Let's see what else we have here. So butter to you is like a leave-in conditioner? Yes, but in a much better way. Yeah, much, much better way. Wow. I said hives. That's crazy. I've used an unnamed struggles company, Beard Struggle. He didn't say it. I am. Company's oil that gave me hives from a fragrance blend. Wow. See, that's real from someone in the, because this is my thing. This one, all right, Jay, you still in here? This one really grinds my gears. anytime I talk about IFRA, anytime I talk about safety when it comes to scents, people are like, oh, Dan's just like exaggerating and like trying to make sure people buy beard products so they don't make their own. Because people are like, hey, Dan, can I add essential oil to my beard oil? I'm like, if you really know what you're doing, yes. If not, you can melt your face. And I really mean that. And everyone's like, you're just trying to sell products and this and that. And it's like, no, look, this happens. Like hives, burns, rashes, like it's real. And so, boom, there it is. I'm glad.
Rant on 3.
Yeah, I'm glad that you your pain was able to help us out here. So yes, I use beard butter for night and wake up and wash beard in the morning. Am I wasting the butter? No. That's what I do. You're spot on, man. I recommend that. 100%. Yeah, spot on. Okay. I'm sure there are other things, but one of the more major ones, but even while following it for other potential chemical burn, yeah, see, there we go. What company would you recommend for beard wax? So I'd have actually never found a good beard wax. I would go with a really firm beard balm, something like Luxurious Bastard or Johnny Ray. Bearded Mack actually has one of the more firm balms in the game. Copper John's has a firm one, so that would help out as well. All right, Tuxedo. Why did I smile so big? That's a healthy kitty. He's a big boy. He is a big.
Where'd he go?
Oh, he's probably over there somewhere.
Oh.
He likes to hang out just out of sight. Yes. Dan, can I sleep with a beard bun after butter? Yeah, I do. Yep, absolutely. 100%. Okay. Tuxedos are the best. Huge personalities.
That's a fact.
The biggest personality of any animal we've ever encountered. And I didn't even know like tuxedos were like a thing.
No, I didn't either.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
We love him.
Mm-hmm. How many cats do we have?
3.
Yeah, we got Luna and Lumen, who are sisters, and they are 14 or turning 14.
About to be 14, yeah.
And then River is 1.
Yes.
So, yeah. Yep, absolutely. All right, Roger, take care, buddy. Later, my friend. And we do have a giveaway coming up, guys, in just about 5 minutes or so. We'll kind of get that one going. All right. Hey, neighbor, can we try your bidet? Yeah. Thinking about getting my first beard trimmer and try to learn to trim my beard myself, but a little scared. What beard trimmer would you recommend? If you're going for your first one, a Brio's a good stop. You know, it's going to get the job done. It's not going to have any problems. If you're someone where you're like, I want the best of the best, get a Babyliss. Babyliss FX is going to be your best bet, but a Brio is going to work great. It'll be under $100 and is going to do a really good job. That would be my advice. Dan, I'm on 6 months of growth. I normally get discouraged here because I wear a lot of collared shirts and the straightened beard becomes wavy by noon. No more excuses. It's mine. Just grow. Let's go. That's not how I saw that comment developing. That's great. I use LCW on my face. No, hey, if you use a beard wash that works on your face, keep rocking, man. That's awesome. But a lot of them aren't strong enough for what you need. Face wash is usually a higher pH and a little bit more cleansing than a daily beard wash. Beard struggle rant on 3. How is bitter different than it's
butter.
Just whipped oils? Oh, hey, Brock. No, so butter is entirely different. So shea butters are solid. He's not fishing for this. He's genuine with this question here. So Brock, to give you the actual difference is the difference of butter is long chain fatty acids. Quite literally, the difference of an oil and a butter are long chain fatty acids. There are really good proteins and fats in butter that are nourishing for the hair that oil just cannot give you. And that is a fact.
Yes.
So yeah, very different. Just in a similar way, think about coconut oil and then fractionated coconut oil, right? Coconut oil has that viscous, semi-solid feel to it. That's the difference there. How oily is your pillowcase? Not. If you use something that's not going to be absorbing the oil, I don't think we have any problems.
No problem. No stains.
Yeah, and so use the appropriate amount and have the right kind of pillowcases and you'll be good. Satin, silk, those ones are going to be some of your best bets. But yeah, literally not a problem. She does the laundry. So, and trust me, if there was a problem, she would tell me. And people always ask that. They're like, how do you get the oil out of your shirt? I don't have oil stains.
Never does he ever have oil stains in his shirt. Ever.
There you go, guys. So that's good to know. Right. And I think almost always when people have the problems with their pillowcases and their shirts and stuff, they're just using too much.
Oh yeah, for
And
sure.
so, yeah, just dial it back. If you have,
There he
hey
is.
buddy, if you have a problem with that, you're probably just using too much. Would you recommend the Brio 1 or 2? They're the same trimmer. The Brio 2 is just fancier and has like a digital display and stuff. So if that doesn't matter to you, go with the 1. Yeah, there's no real like mechanical difference to it. All right, who named the cats?
We did collectively.
I
I think
know.
I came up with all of them, to be honest, and you just agreed with them.
Yeah, I don't know. No, River's not called a truce with my feet. He went to attack it this morning. We have a little rivalry.
He actually did slice my toe the other day.
Oh, yeah.
And it killed.
Oh man, his little
They're
claws.
so sharp.
Yeah. Put oil with your shirt off. Yes. So I do oil and heat with my shirt off. Yep, absolutely. I mean, I've talked about that on like my routine video, but yep, that's the big one. I had stains, and that's actually Blanco. That's another good point. If you're having stains, it's likely from using too much or using poor quality products. Poor quality products that are not going to absorb in and do their job properly. That's a really, really good point there too. Yeah, really, really good point. Yeah, and man, it still doesn't even seem real that a company called Beard Guys listed on their ingredients list. This was on their ingredients list. Grotein.
What?
Yeah.
Grotein?
Grotein. That was one of their ingredients.
Is that like a trademarked thing?
So essentially, they're like, yeah, we put together these oils, and it's our own proprietary thing called Grotein. Ridiculous. Like, ridiculous. So, yeah. Yep, absolutely. I've been trying to figure out how much butter to use. Some nights I go really heavy and still wake up dry. So, Rambo, you have that red beard. Your beard is naturally going to be more dry than a brown, black, blonde beard because you're missing an outer layer of protection on those hairs. Your beard goes drier quicker. So please make sure you're drinking enough water throughout the day and then really dialing in what the right oil and butter is for you. And that's going to be important. Hey, I just discovered your channel today. I'm looking for a beard wash and oil. I've discovered beard dandruff lately. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Hey, Mr. Singh, scrolling down at the bottom, sincerely recommend. Pick up the solid beard wash bar by the Bearded Mack because your wash is just as important as anything in that equation. And then grab yourself an oil and butter. It doesn't get any higher quality than from that company. So, yeah. And you're welcome, man. I appreciate that. All right. Motor oil, yeah. I was going to throw a motor oil joke out of that. I don't even have one. I don't even have one there. So, awesome. All right, guys. Love that. He says, gallon of water a day, and my vitamins include collagen. Hey,
That's great.
Keep up the healthy habits, man. That's just part of the journey. So, yeah, just know the red beards are a little bit more challenging. All right, guys. Shout out to the Bearded Mack, our sponsor tonight. They're throwing down a $35 gift card for free. There's a link in the chat. All you got to do is put your name, put your email, and you're all signed up. Be subscribed and be here. If you see your name on the screen as the random draw winner, you got it. Yeah, so Rambo, your red beard actually has the same structure of the hairs as a gray, white, silver hair. And you likely are going to go, a lot of guys go through like a transition. You'll transition into like a silver and then kind of go white from there. Yours is going to go red to white immediately. There's no transition for red beards. It is like a switch gets flipped. It's really interesting. Yeah, really, really interesting. And yes, please make sure you are live. Make sure you are live, guys. Activate the screen and check to make sure that little live button is there. Okay. Return of the Mac. Yeah. Yep. Rob says, yeah, it flips to white quick. Someone say gray beard? We did. Yep. Is that the same for red hair, Dan? I don't know. That's a good question, Amber. I'm not sure if you would think so, but sometimes the head hair and beard relations don't actually check out and don't calculate. So I don't know. I'm trying to think of like gray former redheads.
I really have no clue.
I don't know. Yeah, interesting.
In my head, I can't name one person with red hair. I just am blanking.
I know.
Ron Weasley. I don't know.
Maddox is goalie, but he's too young to go gray. So Warren says, I have a single white hair in my red beard, and I swear that thing glows in the dark. It's so white. And when I say your hair goes white, it goes white. It is crazy what the red one does. Yes, red goes white for head hair. I know several. Okay. Interesting. Alan's waiting for the gray to take over. Yeah. Ron Howard. That's accurate as well. He's like, who the heck is Ron Weasley? Who, for the people that aren't as cultured as you, who is Ron Weasley?
Harry Potter.
Well, I mean, he's not Harry Potter. He's from Harry Potter. So, yeah. I watched almost the whole show, 30 Seconds Behind. No.
Oh, John.
Don't.
Blame your chicken.
Don't do that. No. Oh, my gosh. Okay. I love it, guys. Beautiful. Sam, any words of wisdom for our friends?
Good luck.
I have brown, black, red, and white. I think that old hairs are turning white. Yeah. That's cool, though. The coloration's awesome. Mine's definitely changing. I posted about that like yesterday. It's like I feel like every day I wake up and it's a different like color pattern. It's kind of cool. And I do have, especially lately, I do have some of the hairs that are, when you have them, they are colored at the base and then gray at the end.
How's that?
So it reverses. Harvard did a study. Your hair can reverse if you lower your stress or your other factors. I don't know what caused, like, it's probably 6 months ago, a streak of stress, but I have a chunk of hair.
That was when I was really sick.
Oh, there you go. That's crazy. So when Sam, probably when you hit your peak.
Yeah.
So when Sam hit her peak sickness, my hair turned gray. It is now back to its normal pigment,
Wow.
which is really crazy.
Sorry.
Yeah, really, really crazy. I didn't even put that together. You're right. It was probably about the SIBO time.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So it's true, you guys. Remember that. Okay. I have some decent gray. Nice. Vitamins and reduced stress. Mine's reversing. Yeah, isn't that crazy? And I think probably 5 years ago, people wouldn't have believed us if we're like, oh, man, the hair can reverse and not go gray anymore. It's true. Yep, it's true. All right, let's go ahead and draw this winner, you guys. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory. And also, my Facebook group, we're doing giveaways right now. Artiest Man is the sponsor and has some great ones going. We just got in body wash and face wash today.
I'm so excited.
Sam loves their body wash and face wash. So that's exciting. Specifically in the scent I created, which is Invigoration. By the way, that Invigoration for their body wash, face wash, all that line, all pure essential oils. So you don't have to think about any fragrances there. All right. Giveaway potential winner. We got the candles. Yeah, and Arch, I'm giving away candles in the group too. Yep, we got a candle in today.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see here. Jeffrey, Mr. Sailor, barely know her. Come on.
I was going to do it.
Were you?
Yeah.
I paused and gave you the go.
Just wasn't coming out.
No. What was the wonder? Oh, the cold shot. that was such a good setup.
What?
When you were like, and the cold shot was actually created on the blow dryer for when you are sweaty.
It's true.
Jeffrey, are you out there? Drop a comment, claim your victory, and this is all yours. And he said, hey. Did you see that, River Boy?
No. What's he doing? Oh my gosh, he's peeking at me on your desk.
Oh, he's hiding. What a cutie.
So sweet.
You might be able to see him in a second here. Let me see here. Oh, this way. I got to go to you.
Okay. He's right behind that sign.
Let me go. You can see his ear. Look at his little ear.
Hi, buddy. He's going to knock that over.
That's so cute. So cute. You can barely see him.
He has the cutest face.
He does. He really does.
So fat.
Man, thank you guys for hanging out today. Jeffrey, the Bearded Mack will send over that gift card to the email you signed up with. Massive shout out to the Bearded Mack, you guys. I want to be able to kind of feature the Bearded Mack and some other companies that haven't been getting enough love because maybe life gets busy and they haven't been posting as much or been able to be on the forefront, but they're still killing it. They're still developing, still pushing the limit. These new scents are really, really, really good. All right. If you guys got a winter storm coming, stay safe, please. All right. Be smart. Okay. Sam. Oh, and so Monday, I did a Michigan Man Monday.
Okay.
I don't know if you're listening on that section. And it was somebody fell through the ice and then went through.
I told you guys.
It happened yesterday as well. And it was a guy, this is terrible, but the guy was on TikTok. He videoed out on the ice and was like, you guys, it's not cold enough to be out on the ice. He followed up later when it was all these sirens and stuff. It was one of the undertow ice. So a hole happened. Guy goes down, gets rushed under. Now there's no hole to get out of. Yep.
This is why
Yep.
I tell our kids every winter that they are not allowed to go on the ice.
Yep.
Nope.
Randy says that's what I call a cold shot. Woo. What's up, Lewis? Good to see you, man.
Geez.
All right, guys, but check that company out. We'll be here next week. Bearded Vice Live at gmail.com. Sam C., final words for our friends?
Don't go ice fishing.
Or be very smart about it. Be very smart about
Just
it.
don't do it.
Okay.
Just
All right.
don't.
Yeah.
Just don't.
Nope. There are
Don't
some
go.
bad stories out there.
Don't.
Just keep that in mind. Laura Croft, did that happen to her? I could see that being like a
What?
Indiana Jones movie, like get sucked under. You got to find your way back to the whole
Wow.
opening. All right.
Never seen. Is that a franchise?
Yeah.
Or was it just a one-off?
Well, it was a video
One
game.
hit wonder
And then
movie.
Angelina came in. Where's she been?
Hopefully taking care of her kids. I don't know.
All right, we got to go, guys. We're out of here. Stay bearded, stay positive. Love you guys.